add a few lines in here. Just a simple stylistic one.
So those lines, huh?
Yes.
What do they do?
They subdivide the mesh, just like the wires we were talking about. You cannot bend it there without that
The
line.
line, okay.
So that line has to be there. Okay. So
Welcome back. Our goal for today was to be able to make tinga tails by evening, but honestly, even if you give me the rest of the year, guys, mi hujiaminia lakini not to this degree. So we were just before the break we were discussing knobs and
yes.
polygons.
And polygons.
And we use the polygon, a cube, to create whatever it is that you're seeing on your screen right now. And wacha tu niseme, you just buckle up, watch, and in order to learn from Benjamin, just come to ADMI. This is where your passion becomes a profession, where creativity finds direction. This is ADMI, and I am your host, John Lasseter. Maybe. Okay, twende sasa. Benjamin, over to you.
All right, so after this, what we would need to do is maybe make the finger move and stuff. Now the animation bit.
Yes.
Now, for us to do that, let me just hide this first. I want to create something real simple. So how do human beings move? How do we have locomotion? We have bones.
Yes, our joints.
Exactly, and joints. So bones and joints. So we could get, we could decide to create some joints, and let me use this side over here, and I'll create some joints. So the joints are actually, that is a joint. Really. Okay, it's a universal joint. It can turn anywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I click here, I have another joint. So now I have like
Two joints.
two joints. So I can pick these joints and decide that I want to create a limb out of those joints. I can create maybe the hip, the knee, the ankle, and a bit of the foot. So that's what we are having. Allow me for that so that you can see it clearly. Yeah. So that's more of a joint, and you can create any type of joint system that you want to work with. So there is our joint, all right, like that. So now with these joints, you can actually create a surface on this joint, just like we were creating with the polygons.
Polygon.
So you could now decide, in fact it's supposed to be the other way around. You create the surface, then you put the joint inside.
Interesting.
Right? So let's just do that really fast. So I pick one of the other shapes, like a cylinder, for example. There we are. And this cylinder, as we say, it has so many wires, as you can see, or subdivisions. I could reduce this to around 8, so that we have fewer ones. And then also at the caps I remove. And then now I play around with its radius, for example, just maybe a bit of, maybe there, and then the height. So I'm creating a leg.
Yeah.
Okay, just a leg. So just by having this leg over there, now we can look at it from all these views over here, and we say, yeah, we could start with that and say this is our leg. Now, with this leg, what I need to do is I need to remove these areas, these faces. Now, why am I removing these faces? If I don't remove them, they're also going to be smoothed out. Okay, maybe when you go deeper, you understand that. So we remove those ones so that it doesn't smooth out those areas. So just a simple leg over there. And then again, we come in and plot our leg. We just come in and decide, let's put some joints in there. So I'm going to come in here and define, maybe my knee is going to be, I'll put like 4 of these over here for my knee. And then maybe one down here, and just plotting them out slightly, like that. I've added. And then I just come here to vertex. I pick all this and scale them down. I want that to be my knee. This is the thigh area over there. So I decide that's the thigh area. Then down here is where the foot is supposed to be. So straight like that, but remember we're on the side.
Yeah.
All right. So since we're on the side, simply getting this one here, we try to create now a knee, a very simple knee really. I could pick all this and push them forward a bit, like that. Okay. And then I could at least bend this slightly, you know,
Yeah.
like that, and just move them back, like that. And this part as well, just slightly,
And also scale it down. Yeah.
and then just move them back a bit, somewhere there. Then here we need the calf area. So you can see we don't have the calf area, so
Yeah.
we need the calf area. So I could add a few more, you know, like add a few lines in here. Just a simple stylistic one.
So those lines, huh?
Yes.
What do they do?
They subdivide the mesh, just like the wires we were talking about. You cannot bend it there without that
The
line.
line. Okay.
So that line has to be there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So once we have this, pick all this, maybe up to there, and decide to have that imundu thing over there, like that. Just some small detail, really, like that. All right. So assuming that that is our leg, okay, we're just assuming. So there it is. So you can see the leg itself here in all its glory. And we could smooth this because it looks like that until we smooth it out, and there we are. All right, there's the leg. So now this leg, all we need to do is we need to throw in our joints. So I'll just come in here and go to my rigging over here and decide to throw in some joints. Now what I've done is I've enabled something called X-ray joints so that we can see the joints inside. Okay. So once that happens, I can come in here and click there, and I've clicked on something called wire shaded so that I can see where are my wires, so that I don't put my joints where there is no wire. We need to be able to bend. So maybe I put my knee over there, okay, and my ankle somewhere there, and I'll just throw in the foot over there like that. All right. So now that is what we're having. Okay. Now that we're having that, we need to bind these two. Okay, we need to bind them, because if we don't, it will not affect our surface or our leg over there. So what I'm going to do is select all this, because we need like two. Okay, so I'm going to select this and select that. We need two legs, right?
Yes.
So I've just copied the leg over there, so now we have two legs, other than that. But if you come to my joints over here, if I come to my joints and try to rotate my joints, you see they are not affecting my leg one bit. All right?
Yeah.
So, and I can move them really, and notice nothing happens.
It's leaving the
Exactly. So all I need to do is pick that and simply pick this one here. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to skin them, you know, bind them to the skin. So I'll just come in here and do a few things which maybe later can be explained, but they are quite, in short, I tell my students, find the hardest names over here. And it's going to work, you know, geodesic voxel, whatnot, yeah. So then I just apply and close. So what has happened, you see, it has changed color.
Yes.
Now, should I come in here and pick my joint, this joint here? Now see what's happening.
It's moving with the foot.
Yes, there we are, see?
Yo, yeah.
It's moving with the foot. So we've bound it there. So the same with this one here, we do the same. We do the same over there. We just come over here and bind skin, because we have the same settings. So now they're both bound. But there's an issue. For us to animate it, we need to put what we call an IK handle or tendons. You see, your muscle, you have tendons.
Yes.
So those tendons, what I do is I come over here and start with the hip, then go all the way to the ankle over there, and it literally creates a very tiny tendon over there. And this tendon now is going to help us animate the leg. So because this happens, look at that. Look at that.
Ooh.
All right, there we are. Okay. There's a lot that goes beneath the hood, but yeah. So same here, I could do the same, and then we test that out and we see, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's working. So now from there, all I need to do is I need to come in here and just put some controls over there so that we can be able to control this. So I'm going to put a circle, just a circle. So this circle here, I'll need to put it right under my first foot over here, just somewhere there. And this is just a controller. We're going to use it to help us animate, because you don't want to always go looking for the tendon. And remember, your body has so many joints. So yeah, so this is one of the areas that you.
So it's like a boundary that's going to have like an outside tendon.
Yeah, it's going to affect the tendon. Yeah, we'll have this pose. We start with like, oopsie. I have to select the controller itself. There we are. So I move this one forward, and then this other one, I move it back. All right. Now, and this one is too high up for the hip, like there. See?
Yes.
Now I have that. So we know that. So now that I have this,